Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Luther Burden now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down, Williams to throw. Taking a shot towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So it's 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Taking a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he has this one past the 50, and it will start downhill into Bears territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down give to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Third and 1, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Well, if they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love a jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going east to west, and you know some vertical shots will be coming.
Hold it ready.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready.
Eckler running dead ahead. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They go inside give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Going for it with Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Burden now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Still inches to go on third down. Running for it, it's Swift. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
They will go for it. Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it and throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First and 10 from the 43. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Buying some time left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready? Stop liking 18. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm And a nice little game on top of it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He'll get it at the 9. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70,
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, set, ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 35-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Williams on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by Moore. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Gain of 16 yards.
1st down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down. They need 7. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Headed out right. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. That one goes for 31 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Viking, 8 Warriors, 70. Go street.
They're going to throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Hawk, Dragon 60.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. The intended target was his running back. And now they face second down.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities. Those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Power squib kick is taken in. It's all down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now Daniels off the play action. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Third and long for Daniels. Next on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, these horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is going on?
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Come on. Unlock line. Unlock line. Cowboy 80.
Run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're going to run it in here with Krosky Merritt. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Cut my team. Cut my team.
Brings up third and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Williams off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the set. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So first and 10 now from the 30. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Odunze's got it right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Earl Odunze touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Commanders 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Frosty Merritt straight ahead. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. 70, Timberwolf.
Daniels back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Buffalo, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Come on, come on. Set.
This is Eckler on 2nd. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
7 Tigers, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
3rd down, give to Eckler. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Let's go. Viking 18, go.
Giving this to Kronsky merit. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
This time it's a passing play. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. Space on the right. He's got room. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Santos now for the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take over as he reports his 10th career INT. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
New set of downs from 37. First down, here's Swift. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 28 on the play. So that's good for a Washington first down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Escapes out to the left. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders gotta score in a hurry. Second and 10, still at the 28.
18, Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He rolls to his right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Throwing now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels now on first down. Buying some time right. Got some room to work. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now a give to Swift. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On third down, here's Swift. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. He's back to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down.